the costume contest and the pet auction all as one. One big continuous.
So they come out and dance and then you sell them.
Yeah, come out in a giant fursuit and a tutu, and a rotary tutu. And we just auction them all. But of course they must have towels. Now, Posy, you remember what the difference is between a fox? Yeah! Jeez. Put that thing back on. That's like watching Kelly take off his otter mask. What happened to your eyes? Huge black circles around their eyes.
Yeah, instant raccoon with that one.
Yeah. Also, is Elf in here anyway? He's not good, then he won't hear this. For those of you who will be attending the cabaret, Drew Maxwell and myself have written a very special song specifically for Elf, and we have to make sure that he's here to hear it. It's called The 12 Days on Pendor. It's going to be very, very good. We'll discuss some of the other aspects of furrydom. Where's Kagi? Hiding away back there in the corner where all the pets were last night. How fitting. Now, we'll be talking about the furry fireworks display. And does anybody remember those little fireworks that you light and they zip around all over the place? Does anybody remember what those are called? Okay, was there another name for them? That was the ground flowers. That was the other one. Because all I could think of was citronella candle, but that's like an insect repellent. It's not right. I'm thinking no, that's no, you don't know. That's not. Do what? A tick bath? Is that what someone said? Okay, now that would be an interesting thought. If you could combine the 4th of July with like a trip to the vet, spay and neutering would be an interesting operation. Just like bottle rockets. What? Neuter? Neuter? Don't say neuter. How about fixed? Eviscerated. Dimethyl sulfoxide. What was that word you used last night? The one that we had to explain?
We need to keep
like reproduction without, parthenogenesis, thank you, that's what it was. That was good. That was just, and then angst was the same thing. I thought that was priceless. Let's see, okay, now last year during the cabaret I burned off all of my personal material during the intermission. Because they kept saying, keep going, keep going. Okay, so this year I am going to do all of the Emo Phillips routines that I have left in the middle of the, during the intermission.
So those of you who are used to hearing me talk like this, you would better be there during the intermission.
Let's see, anything else? Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Let's have our own little sig.
Costumes!
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. What's it, what? What's the difference between what?
What's the difference between...
Come here. Come here. I'll show you. Come here. Don't start that. You know, my whip is right back there. Your only saving grace is this pole. However, at one point, several of us went to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show in San Jose, California for the 20th anniversary. And when we got there, people started, of course, throwing toilet paper at the appropriate moments. And one of the pieces of toilet paper got hooked over one of the girders that went across the top of the thing. Unfortunately, it was just long enough to cause a huge black stripe right down the middle of the screen, but it was just so short that you couldn't reach it if you were standing on the chair. So, Jareth was all decked out in leather, and he happened to have my whip, so I got my whip from him, went back 3 rows, and I got my whip in my hand, and I look at the guy, and he's sitting right underneath it, and I said, "Don't move." And he just gives me these big fox eyes. So just stay where you are. I was like, just went, and floated down. Everybody in the audience started applauding. It is amazing how much your ego can swell when people are applauding you like that. What? Shut up. I already showed you once. 2 years. Anyway, what? What?
Indiana Jones and the toilet roll of doom.
Whip. Flogger, wait a minute. Is Dusty in here? Do you have your flogger with you? Do you have your flogger? Damn it!
Give Michael, he's in back. He's got a small one.
Ooh. Can you get it back? Yeah, in the back.
Do you want me to bring him up there?
This is too light. No, this is too light. I can't do anything with this.
I can go get it.
No, that's okay. We got to get this thing going. Are we ready?
Enthusiasm.
Almost ready. Oh, good. That means I have to talk some more. Oh, which reminds me. At some point last night, we were auctioning somebody off, and we said that the other auctioneer said that if you didn't like him, you could just add on extra time for free. I was like, okay, so you don't like him, and he hangs around some more. This is good. I mean, this is, you know, I'm just standing over there listening to all this, thinking, now, is that a deal? There are some things in this world that will work and some that won't. And, like, excuse me, that was one of the things that wouldn't work, right? There are a few other things, but I can't really bring them up in this company. What?
That's a personal problem.
Not my personal problem. No. My personal problem is there are times when things don't stop working, and it's like, help me! Okay, hang on. Okay, have you noticed over the past year there was a tremendous resurgence of the same types of movies? We had Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Anybody see that? Did you like that? Okay. Anybody see Jeffrey? Okay. Jeffrey was pretty good. Now, you know Ethan Phillips, who plays Neelix on Star Trek Voyager? Did you see him in that movie? He played Dave, the sexual compulsive. When they were going to Sexual Compulsives Anonymous, and he was standing there, he goes, my name's Dave. I'm a sexual compulsive. And everybody said, hi, Dave. He said, I love sex. Love it. It's probably because I have a constant erection. It never goes down. 24 hours a day. And also, my penis is 14 inches long. And everybody says, ooh, hi, Dave. We're ready. Good. Thought that might get them to speed up. Applause.
Hi. I don't know why he's walking off, because I'm just here to introduce him. With your kind indulgence, I would like to present our last year's host for the cabaret, our this year's host for the cabaret, and our this year's host for the costume sig, Pony Sparks. I just don't know what to say.
Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Might as well get this thing going so that we can get back to the cabaret rehearsal. I can sit around here and feel like I'm not doing anything. My cataracts are kicking in again. It keeps getting light. Okay. Well, okay, as you all probably know, and if you don't know, you are the judges. This is going to be like America's Funniest Home Videos. Except Bob Saget is not here. Can I hear a hallelujah? Keep him away for yet another year. Good stuff. Okay, first up, we've got Furla. Now, Furla, music. Yeah, his theme music, it has this waka chicka thing going in the background all the time. Waka chicka, waka chicka. That kind of, anyway. Yeah. Please let me just get on with this. Okay, Furla, designed by Sean Keller, made by Sean Keller, worn by Furla, with his, he was last year's second place. Get out here. It was, okay, fine, all right, I'll back off. He was last year's second place winner of the costume contest. This really big wolf with his favorite plushie, Cody. Thank you, Frog.
$5 on the towel.
That was last night. That was last night. Wait for next year.
Pony.
Okay, I'm moving. All right, next up we have costume number 1. Furl was costume 0. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of like the cabaret, what is this thing called? Confurence. The Confurence numbering sequence where we start with 0. Anyway, all right, costume number 1. Where did it go? All right, Bat. May 1939. Music.
Fucking fella.
It's a dramatic pause. May 1939. When the animals of Gotham City have no one else to turn to, he is there. He descended from the sky. All right, go ahead. Meting out swift justice to evildoers. They call him the Cleopatra Crusader. He is Bat. Okay. The costume Bat was designed by Ron Orr, made by Ron and Ann Orr, worn by Ron Orr. That's pretty much that. Rodney, can you take this tape, please? This is for who?
Was the bear's name Decoy?
What? Don't start with me. Okay. Next up. Upon attending CF7, Samantha Kemble discovers that the panel she wanted to see was regularly held at the other hotel. This is costume number 2. The costume name is, of course, Samantha Kemble. It's based on a Ken sample character.